Welcome back to my channel, guys. Time for the anime first impression video. This is going to be on Diamonds of the Shadow Realm. You can find it on Crunchyroll. One episode out, time of recording, and there, I believe it is dub and sub. Yeah, it is both dub and sub. Oh, this is the one that's it is dubbed, but not in English. So just be careful with that. But anyways, I watched the subbed and I was like, I thought it was dubbed, and yeah, it's not dubbed in English. So, anyways, this is a series that I did not know about, and gosh, first episode was really good. I really enjoyed it. It is in the action survival series type of style, which is obviously one of my favorites. Crunchyroll, sorry, my anime list has it at an 8.04. It's real high. For a first episode, that's probably the highest that I've seen so far. I think it deserves a 7.5, definitely close to an 8. I don't think it's that high yet. I think maybe if I knew this was like a long-awaited series, and it could be, maybe I would rate it that high. But anyways, it's a fair rating for, I guess, what people are rating it for. So yeah. Before anything, guys, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. You guys can follow me on social media by checking the description below. And you guys can watch my first impression videos that I have already posted. I have quite a bit of them already posted on my channel. I believe like 7 or 8 of them already posted by the time this video is releasing. So yeah, go check them out. I'm going to be releasing more for sure this week. Okay, so there's twins that are born in the beginning of the episode, and essentially it's like day and night, I guess, is what they see. They say they are. And the brother, Yuru, is one of the twins, and he is basically the main character. He's become a hunter for his village, and like they have this weird utopia where like they don't leave the village, and if you go down to the mountains, essentially you don't come back because for some reason people don't come back. So like they have this whole mentality of like we stay united, we stay with our own group, so on and so forth. It's a little like utopia-ish, but also like cultish in its own way. And his sister, she's been locked away in a cage. We don't know why, but I don't think they ever explained why she's in the cage. But she's in the cage. They do say that she's practicing or something at some point, but we don't know why she's there. So her name is Asa, and we don't know fully who she is, why she's there, so on and so forth. Well, after seeing kind of like this utopia and interaction with him, how he basically is well esteemed by everyone in the village, then becomes the massacre of an episode. Like half of the episode is the massacre. Throughout the first part of the episode, we start noticing that they're not in the era that we think they are. Like, it almost seems like their era is like the 1700s, maybe 1800s. But then he looks up and says, oh, look, there's the dragon. And it's an airplane. It's an airplane releasing, just gas like any other airplane, leaving a trail. And it's like, okay, what? They're in the modern era. And they are. So I guess they've been kind of like put away from reality, and it's like a village in its own, and they're protecting him, because then a bunch of helicopters show up and people with guns start showing up and killing people left and right. Now, we do find a few characters. Like there is a mercenary guy who just kind of randomly shows up to give items to them. He knows more than we know, because obviously he leaves the village, so he knows what's going on outside the village. And then when they try to kill him, we think that he dies, but then later on in the episode we realize that he's killing everyone from the other side, the people that have the guns. So he knows more than we think. And there's this one girl. When she shows up, she starts going chop, 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 and people just start like splitting in half, losing their arms, losing their heads, and people are just freaking out because to them is magic. Well, it's obviously magic as well, but the guy who has been killing everyone at the bottom, when he approaches her, he's able to see her spirit, and this big ball of like a thing, like it almost looked like a Pac-Man but black, and it's just eating things. And he's able to avoid it and attack it because he can see it. And she it's like, oh, you're special. You're not like the others, right? Anyways, in all this, they're looking for the guy, Yuru, and he, as a hunter, is able to protect himself because he's a hunter. So he's throwing arrows to people, killing people as well. Again, massacre happening. There's another girl who kills his sister in front of him, and she claims to be his twin sister as well, Asa. And he's like, no, you just killed Asa. Who are you? And she's like, no, I'm your sister. Very confusing there. Don't know if that's true, if she's saying the truth, or I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But that happened, and he basically is taken to safety by this other guy who, like I said, we don't know who he is. He was just a mercenary at some point. But Yuri loses everyone, like his brother, his sister. Like there's a lot of characters that he likes, and he does awaken his spirit. He is special because he can awaken spirits. He has the left and right spirits, which is basically what the village were all about. These statues that they had, and he's able to control these or manage these two spirits, and they're the ones that destroy the helicopters, which eventually allow them to escape, right? So that in a nutshell is the first episode. It's really wild. It's very action-packed, so it's kind of hard to explain everything. But honestly, if you're looking for a series that will hit the mark when it comes to just having all those different aspects of action, but also drama, but also, you know, magic and all that, this one is it. I can see why it's so high. I can see it being the favorite of a lot of people this season. So yeah, we'll see what happens. For now, I wouldn't doubt this one being top 10 behind all these continuing series that we are getting, because typically those are top 10 for the first week, but we'll see. For now, go check it out, guys. It is on Crunchyroll. Give it some love. First episode. The second one's releasing this week, so by the time you watch this video, there might be 2 episodes. So go check it out. Give it some love. Thank you guys so much for watching this. And guys, like always, don't be strangers. I'll see you guys in the comments.